Okay. We're back. We're going to be playing this game I've been meaning to play for a hot minute now. Called corru.observer. It is, to my knowledge, it's a browser based. I'm playing this on browser. It's free. I don't know really anything about it other than it looks creepy and weird, and that's good enough for me. So that's what we're doing. Is this warning? Mind spike usage may present visuals which trigger seizures for people with photosensitive epilepsy, including flashes of color. Ensure hardware acceleration is active. Avoid chronos misalignment. And extensions may harm the game. My water bottle's being weird. Help? What's wrong with my water bottle? Am I out of water? I'm not out of water at all. My water bottle hates me? Hey, buddy. Welcome. Hello. Immediately messing up my water bottle. You gotta... Hold on. You gotta tilt it all the way back. Thank you. Our new water bottle tech. Click here to proceed. Click let's enter, sorry. Honestly, I wasn't sure if you'd show up for this one since it's such a small hall. Lots of ocean wrecks being found these days. Anyway, I'll get everything started. Feel free to look everything over. Decoding machine flips on, casting their light over a spidery mess of wires. What is this? That's us, I think? This is from a find from an obelisk wreck not far from New Zealand. So how's the sound for everybody? How's the sound sounding? The notes I got said that it was mostly melted, which is kind of weird. Anyway, the main piece here is that big one. Okay, it's perfect. And is the stream been good today? Have you been lagging today? I think those changes might have helped if you haven't been lagging. The pedestal usually means important, but it's unmarked. Alex did a basic scan, said it kind of looks like a network node. Don't even really... It's because I lowered the bitrate. It actually worked. The bitrate lowering actually freaking worked. We don't even really know if it'll accept a mind spike. But you're getting paid either way, so have at it. Even Destiny didn't lag. Crazy. Down. Maybe I should be as far away from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the chat. That's good enough, I guess. We'll tank it. Okay, the metal stool scrapes against the concrete you sit. Your seat is cold and uncomfortable. Light from your protective gear scatters into the pearlescent cysts. You know the drill. Mind spike on. Activate mind spike. Okay. Oh, what the frick? I can mind spike this thing. I can mind spike this thing. This thing down here, or this. Let's start here, right click. Okay. Examine. Corru sync entity. Function signature damage. No connective tissues exposed. Act. Touch. The fractaline cis outer shell is slimy and has some view. If you squeeze it enough, it would probably turn to sludge. Best leave this alone. Alright, let's go to this one. Examine it. It's the dendritic cyst. Corusync entity. Function signature container. No connective tissue exposed. Act. Touch it. The dendritic... You know what? The words are so small. I can't believe I have to do this for this game of all things, but... Oh, I can see it now. Okay, I had to put my glasses on for fucking corru.observer. Oh, man. As rigid as your cell, it's likely that there's... It's unlikely anyone to connect it. Nerd! Don't make fun of me! Let's lift it? The dendritic cyst is surprisingly heavy. Turning it in your hands produces a cascade of metallic clicks. A cascade of metallic clicking noises from within. When you set it back down, its tendrils find a new orientation to support itself on the table. Examine the cystic column. Signature, function signature maintains corru cyst, no connective tissue exposed. Examine. I can only examine it. Gotcha. Examine the cyst. This is a mystery piece. It's in a bizarrely good condition considering it at the bottom of the ocean for however long it's been since, you know. No clue what it is aside from some similar internal structure to network cysts we found before. Okay. Act. Touch. Cyst is a solid outer shell. A few circular points near the top are less firm than the rest. In your experience, these are usually connection points. You can definitely scan this point more thoroughly. Depth scan. Connection point. Act. Temp connection. Right here. Connection point located. Commencing. What have we done? What have we done? How could we fuck it? Christ. Are you okay? That was some insane activity just now. I haven't seen that before. I don't think you're supposed to connect to this one. Attention, renderable output. Render. Executing renderer. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one has any front end. It could just be a component. Let's just call it quits if you don't find anything. Anyway, I'll be right back. They're ordering food in the other room. Investigate. Nice. Okay. Damn it. Incoherence detected. Oh. Oh. What the fuck is that? A century. Their thought form activity detected. Advise re-examination. Exam? Okay, act. Greet. Hello. Hello, friend. No signature detected. Please identify. Additionally, fuel reserves are low. Feeding is advised. Identify. I'm here to help. That is not identification. And help? Why would I need? No, something is wrong. I am so hungry. Purpose? They're like sussing me the fuck out, brother. They don't like my ass. What is your purpose? Authorization. Obviously. I think. But something is missing. And we should not be able to talk. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. This feels so strange. What? Who is authorized? There are only a few signatures that are permitted to connect to the cyst. Surely you know their holders? How else are you accessing this right now? Maybe you should talk to... No, you are not authorized to know that. Forget I said anything. Why is this so hard right now? This otherworldly entity thing is crashing out, and I honestly feel it. I feel for it. This is so great. The vibes are insane. The vibes so far are really great. And it's visually very appealing. And the music is... slapping? Bumping? What about the cis purpose? I said you were not authorized. You are not listening. Idiot. Big time vibes. Sorry, I am not sure where this aggression is coming from. It is so hard to think. Do you have any fuel? Maybe if you let me through. What? I explicitly cannot let you through without a proper signature. Well, even if I want to. The cyst is inherently incapable of responding to... What is this? What is this new thing? It is so trippy. What the hell is all this? What is that? May they please enter? Hello? Sorry about that. They hadn't decided on a place yet, so... You're still connected? Wait, did you actually find something? Looks like it. I kind of want to make myself like a little smaller for this one to give it all of the space it deserves. Maybe not that small. That's a little crazy. Maybe like that small. And maybe Jack and you can be up here with me. Do this together as a team. And then the alert box can go over here. Okay. I want to give the game all the space it needs to do its thing. I don't want to... Okay, alright, right click. Also, Aspen, happy you're here. Welcome. Welcome to whatever this is. Examine. Wait, it's a gate for you. Gate for you. Connector thought form. Unknown internal thought space. Oh, some kind. Act. Enter. Okay, I'm looking at the logs here. I have no idea how you got past that authenticator. Or why it was talking to you like a person. I don't think I need to tell you how unusual that is. LOL. Something helped me. I saw something. Yeah, I'm seeing both you and the auth reacting to it. But not what it is. Seriously, look at the log yourself. Don't know what to make of it. Can corru.observer get malware? Honestly, it's probably just incoherence. I wouldn't worry about it. It's not like it can spread to you. The important thing is that you're in. And if this really is a network connector and not just some sort of obesque toaster, it's the first time we've ever been able to connect into one. So I'm going to shut up and let you do your thing. If you want talk to me. Just speak up. MUI shortcut enabled. Access from menu. Back to it. I can go up here. What's up, buddy? Oh. Oh. Back to it. To make damage to the device. Wait, it was saying stuff. Oh my god, it is so bad. Wow. Oh well. Hello, it's been so long since I've lost connection. Please wait until I turn some lights on. Please feed soon. Examine. Responsive thought form. Explicit purpose system management assistant. Hello. Hi there. I do not think we have met. Do you not have a signature either? The authorization layer has been disassociated. How strange. Very strange. You must be an interloper. So cool. Welcome. Interloper? Purpose signature. I would probably respond to the interloper thing since it was the most recent comment. What do you mean by interloper? You are an interloper. Something that is unable to connect to Corru. And unauthorized to connect to any device. Yet connected anyway. Are you gonna kick me out? No, I do not care what you are. Because I am dying! Oh, the glare is so crazy with the game. Maybe I can lower my computer's brightness so I'm not, like, drowning over here. Okay, that's like a smidge better, I think. And the rest of the corru is losing sanity due to membrane cohesion failure. This corru needs fuel if my existence is to continue. It has been so long since the previous connection that you could be the last. I need your help. You need to bring us fuel. Fuel. I think purpose is the most important question. What is the purpose of this corru? This is the personal corru of Akizichet's qua Joxi. Functionalities include network connection, memory storage, and some other stuff. However, network connection is currently disabled due to malnutrition. And I sense that memory integrity is very low, so that they will probably have mostly deteriorated into total incomprehensibility. Therefore, the approximate purpose of this cyst right now is to avoid starving to death. Okay. Signature. I'm guessing fuel was like the last thing we should be talking about. It is neurological data that proves you are who you say you are. I can tell you are not connected through an organic connector or cystic equivalence. Because you do not have a signature. This will make it very difficult for you to engage with certain components. Perhaps I could help you generate one in the future. Yes, if you find us fuel. But there is much to do before the cyst is healthy again, interloper. This shit's crazy. Fuel? What is your fuel? I will do my best to help you. Your lack of knowledge is so unfortunate. Yeah, I know, buddy. Tell me all about it. Okay. I am detecting an adjacent pillar. You will need to feed it essential metals. Please locate the nearest source of copper. It will take care of the rest. How the hell is copper fuel for this thing? Whatever, I'll let the big guy know we need some copper. I'll help you. I have someone fetching copper now. Thank you. I will permit your continued access. Why copper, though? It is likely that this cyst is still on Earth. The Bright cousins have an abundance of copper. Therefore, it should be the easiest essential metal to obtain. But any will do, really. Essential metal. What do you mean by essential metal? So strange. It's a strange thing to ask. It's just like trying to talk to anybody about like a movie they like that you've never seen before, and they're like, "You've never heard of this movie that everyone knows about?" And it's like, brother, let me just ask my questions. How much of an interloper are you? So funny. I had thought that you were maybe a damaged golem. Partial translation, implied closest cultural equivalence. So I thought I was like a damaged creature that was being controlled by someone else. That was made by someone else to be controlled. Because that's what I think of as like a golem. Like a rock golem or something. No? How interesting. But to have such little knowledge. Oh well, I do not actually care. I am currently very occupied keeping various components from losing sanity. So I do not want to spend time going over corru basics. There is knowledge within this cyst that will inform you. Just look around. Need to go. Is it following my cursor? I'm just looking around, brother. I can't do much of anything. What's up, buddy? About the hub. I have some questions about this thought space. Yeah, I can think of a few myself, too. What's on your mind? Yeah. I don't want to exposit just yet. About Fun Friend. About this Fun Friend thing. It's awfully friendly despite knowing what we are. Yeah, it seems weirdly friendly to me too. That could just be how it's designed, like a little assistant dude. Maybe it can't even kick us out since the off-layer got disassociated. Either way, if I was starving at the bottom of the ocean, I wouldn't care if it came to save me, lol. Maybe it will care. It won't care until we give it fuel. You know what? Just to be safe, I suggest finding everything we can in here before we help it out properly. This could be our only chance, and maybe it really is only letting us through since it's starving. What is the fuel situation? Yeah, I should probably hold off on revealing anything about it. Seems pretty stable for now, and Ob's tech gets a little wacky when it starves. I think that we could play in our favor if we'd run into any other stuff like the off layer. That said, when it comes to the actual fueling process, I passed word up to get a bunch of cheap copper tubing ASAP so we could use that if Fun Friend tells us how. Signature. Why don't I have a signature? I actually have no idea why I couldn't see your signature. Pretty sure most mind spikes have one for off purposes. Most likely it was looking for a specific kind. It's probably pretty easy to tell that your connector is inorganic. Alright, I've got Fun Friend. It's all... Huh. Who? You. Who are you? LOL. Okay, do you really have any questions? Jesus Christ. Who is this guy? Probably one of the better documented early Ob's contacts. The story goes is she led a team investigating the thing that led to the Ob's cure, kept doing these interviews where she called at length about it, they named it the Call. Then they all went missing for a few years after first contact. Spooky shit. Saying that this corru managed to survive that long. Interesting. Oh man. What corru? What is corru? Interesting time to ask that, I don't blame you though. Most people start to really ask themselves that once they get a close look, even if they read all the documentation on it. Beyond this supercell, superorganism buzzword soup, what it really is in the big picture is still really unknown. I've read pretty much every transcript on every obelisk interview ever, and they don't ever seem to mention its origin or how they got their symbiosis with it. Like, if the larval obelisk really do look almost exactly like us, then they really shift into corru bodies. Where does that put us? I don't know, you could go crazy thinking about this stuff long enough. No time for waxing philosophical right now, though. Interesting? What are corru? It's a pretty general term. Corru and corru are catch-alls for most obelisk technology, because the organism tends to ball up and form a hard outer wall, like the corru you're connected to. Why corru things are usually spherical, but that's not always the case. Like how use similar process to form the bodies of the Q obelisk use. You mean what spherical corru are? They tend to be storage or computational devices. Okay. Why do I hear music? You're hearing music? That's wild, but it makes sense. Some of the MindSpike contractors I've worked with say similar stuff when they try to connect to corru devices. My theory is that they're inherited context from the cis, vague feelings that can be translated into words. That can't be translated into words. Sometimes people hear voices or just kind of know how to feel. Your brain is just reading it in a way that makes sense to you. Best idea. Yeah, I didn't know the music was like in the universe. That's crazy. I don't hear anything. I just see the readout on my end. Is it good? It's okay. It's great. Fuck you. That's enough questions for now, maybe. That's all. Anything else? Next move? Just connected to do your thing, dude. Don't forget, thought forms my SM past your field of perception. Think of that like scrolling. What the fuck is this down here, man? Gate, their city, connector, thought form, destination, low dimensional thought space. They're dead spires, icons of control. Incomplete thought form. These grand icons of their control. Though they are not ours, I feel a sense of pride. How our bright cousins have conquered their surface. Glimmering spires mark their cities, all formed of dead metal and glass. So tall, taller than the tallest Velk. But they stand quietly. One day they will breathe, and our lost cousins will share in our knowledge. It's the void. Connector, thought form, destination, low dimensional thought space, internal. The domain of the dead. Implies it's an inherited context, implies altered living state. It's gone now. What in the fuck is happening? Incoherence detected. Ever spectacle. They watch. Greet? Spatial navigation. Oh! Envoy? Examine. Recollection. Incoherence detected. Chat. I stop and the envoy follows. He returns my stare. I appreciate you allowing me this, Gordon. I understand there is some lingering fear. Especially in these packed areas. Hey, it's no problem. Don't worry. Most people will treat you just fine here. If we were in Chicago or New York or something, we'd have you land on the roof, but with how busy the Bureau has been, we've had so many op-esque visitors. You people are practically a part of the city at this point. He produces a metal communicator from a cavity in his skin cloak and uses its glow. And frankly, it helps with the public image. Seeing you out and about with the people, it helps stomp out that damn viral scare. Ah, I did not consider that element. I agree. You know what, speaking of public image, he returns the communicator to its cavity. There's this little place up ahead, a cafe. Why don't we stop there before heading in? Just keep going straight. It's past the Bureau. Talk to people? You do not mind if I interact with your streetwalkers? What's happening? Not at all. As long as I'm around, it's fine. Like I said, this is probably the most best friendly city in the States. At worst, you'll get a couple glares. There are probably still a few viral theorists out there. Where's the cafe? It's real close by. I just keep walking down the street, look for the yellow door. So this is insane. I can actually move around the space. It's like a grid-based dungeon crawler. This is fucking insane. Cloaked streetwalker? Incoherence detected. Observe. I stopped near the Bureau entrance to examine a bright cousin dressed like an envoy. He speaks into a little fancy box communicator held against its face, oblivious. I didn't go anywhere, so it just ended up being like watching paint dry, just god awful. So I ended up having to get even more coffee, otherwise I would have dozed off. It always looks very silly when they communicate through those. How do the words turn to lightning? The envoy leads forward to see why I have stopped, following my gaze. He speaks lowly, as to not earn the attention of the cloaked streetwalker. What is it? You know Oliver? No, I'm just fascinated by your communicators. To speak so loudly, so constantly, would be certain death in my previous occupation. You worked on the surface, right? Yes, intermittently, before the rise of... The cloaked streetwalker collapses his communicator and looks around, quickly spotting us. He smiles widely and signals us to come closer. Hey, Gordon, who's this? Let me guess. Exchange initiative? Actually, Oliver, this is Akizachek. Signal initiative. No shit, didn't know you got assigned to that. Nice to meet you. I dip my head, receptors curled back receptively. Doesn't seem to you, Oliver, my friend. You call me Akizet. Sure thing, Akizet. And hey, I love the chat, but I'm on booth duty in like 10. No worries, Oliver, we got business too. See you around. Farewell. Yeah. I'm also lost. But, like, I love it here. I'm lost, but, like, I like being lost here. If that makes sense. Oh! Isn't this peculiar? Elevator isn't working. Guess we can't talk. Never talk. No talking. Sorry. Leave office. The Ruth room with the. Okay. All right. Hi, envoy. Can we talk? Oh, we can't talk anymore. Shit. Let's go to the cafe. Like we said we would. Is this what hell is like? This is like the dream world from Monkey Bone. This is insane. Cashier? Say hello. The attendant is paralyzed by my appearance. I sense the glow of recording communicators in my peripheral vision. Hello? Morning, I get an espresso macchiato. What do you want, Akazet? Akazet? That Akazet? Wow, so cool, we'll meet you. Do you eat food? Of course she does. Why don't you take a look at the menu, Akazet? I will take a look at the menu. This is what junk journal. I got scared very much in the phone screen. This game is wild, man. This is a wild game. Holy fuck. This soundtrack is crazy. My goodness. Let's read the menu. This is their menu? Incredible. It's almost completely illegible. I see orange. Perhaps a citric drink? Bright colors are so replete with citric acids that they produce little drinks with them. Is this not paradise? I instruct my mouth to construct taste bud equivalences. It has been so long. Fantastic. Alright, act. Order orange coffee. Have the orange. Okay, oh yeah, okay. Espresso macchiato and orange coffee. That'll be... Got you covered, Akazet. The exchange payment. The attendant leaves to begin production of the beverages. Just wait a minute. Have this ready. Prize machine opens, watch them work. The manipulation of lighting is so remarkable. Moments pass. The attendant returns with 2 flimsy orange Guinness cups. How many thanks you two? Can this not move so fast? Okay. The coffee sucked. So now we're gonna go to the office. Now that we've gotten our coffee, now we can do the office. And else to do here? Menu? Where's the menu? Behind me. Can you read? Sorry, I'm gonna sound mean. Alright. Let's leave here. This is not what I expected when I found this game. It was recommended to me. And this I have no conception of what I was getting into. Oh. Elevator isn't working. Guess we can never talk. Huh. Quiet, 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 quiet. Well then then how do we get up there? This is the office. And my envoy is fucked. Huh. So Akazet's assigned contact was a Gordon. Forgot who this was. About the street. I have some questions about this thought form. I'm looking at it on my feed now. What's up? Where was this? Where could this have been? Well, I don't think there's a street on Earth that's ever looked like this. That said, she was one of the traveling diplomats back when they still sent those out. Gordon mentioned it's in the States, so probably somewhere in the US. Maybe somewhere on the West Coast, that's where the old HQ was. Can't progress? That's weird. I want to say it's incoherence, but the fact that the envoy person is intact otherwise, I think that something else is changing it. Your spike even removed that resource. Wait. Your spike even reported that resource got removed. We might be out of luck with this one. Seems like there's plenty to see elsewhere, though. The patchway through thought space you missed. See something in the non-spatialized city center, but I can't tell exactly where. It seems like it's moving, probably floating around somewhere. Got it. So there's something floating that I have missed. I think. We talked to this guy. We talked to Gordon a bunch. So what? It keeps saying one way and don't enter, which is very... Not this guy. Yeah, I'm in Microsoft Edge right now, because I don't want to have it on my Opera. But yeah, I'm in browser. corru.observer. I'm all in browser. I don't know how they did it. Wizards were at work here with this one. Something in the air. Strange. Maybe it's a thing where we come back here after we do some other stuff. Been talking a lot, so my throat's starting to feel it. We're back in the cafe. So with the cafe, we read this menu, orange drink. He's got nothing new. Okay, I think that we did everything we can do in the cafe. think we should leave the city. I think it's just not gonna work. I think we have hit the wall for this area. And we should leave. And come back later. So, okay. So that's how we got in. This was our way in. Creepy as fuck. Act. Enter the void. Enter this void. Oh dear God. This is their city. This is their waters. Their vast inner void, our stilted shore, the end. Enter their waters? What is this game? What is this? Oh, hey, it's me. That's funny. That's there for when I pee. Okay. Right-click their vessel. Examine. Incoherence detected. Dead vessels sat aside our spire. Our cousins found us quickly. What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is all of this, dude? The funny little room. Smoke him if you got him. Oh. 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 The interviewer steps inside and sits across from me. All this study and Slug could really tell them apart. Have I met this one? What was her name? Sorry for the wait. We had to swap out storage on the camera after that last one. You know about cameras, right? They are little lightning boxes for memories, yes? Haha, you could call them that. You don't mind if you record this, do you? I mean, do I mind? What does that mean? Estimation, you will hold conflict. Oh no, I am not doing the same. Interviewer erects a tri-legged device formed of dead metal and glass. It stares at me with its funny little eyeball. So, to get us started here. About you. Can you tell me a bit about yourself, your history? Of course, my friend. I am Akazetesh Kwa Jaxi. You may call me Akazet. In my time back home, before I emerged from my larval form, I was a surface runner. I met with many other cave cities, during our corru revolution. It started from my region, and so I, among other volunteers, carried out our findings to our distant kin. That is why I was selected to meet with you. Most of the others, it was a diplomatic role. Of course, I eventually was fatally wounded on the surface. It was very dangerous, you see. And so, followed my emergence. I could speak for winks on what followed. Numerous time period, numerous within gazes. But you see, that and my growing interest in the call was why I was chosen for this. Does that suffice? It does, thank you. Why Earth? Could you tell me why this obelisk have come to Earth? Have you not already learned this from the prior envoys? Oh, it's just the script. We're asking all of your people this. It's not just about the exact reason. We really want to understand what you think. See, we have sought life for so long. I recall talks of the research even in my youth. We have plans, and we have had the means to reach other planets for just as long. But it is a prohibitive method. We could not simply visit every planet we liked. We needed a clear sign, and your planet gave that to us. And that would be the call, right? Yes, 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 so you already have learned of it. We had a really long chat about it with one of your engineers just earlier today. Savik? Sorry, what was that? Ah, Savik. Yes, yes, that's the one. He's very friendly. And distinctly unqualified to speak of the call under these circumstances. I cannot imagine what fantasies he spouted to our cousins. What are your thoughts about the call, basics aside? Yes, it's a very bizarre paradox. So bizarre that it is the reason I now sit with you, my bright cousin. If not for the call, we may never have found your home. But the call could not have happened without us being in your home already. Not one of our theories has held against scrutiny. Not one? Javik certainly had plenty of theories. I suppressed my laughter through direct internal controls. It would be unseemly to paint him in a negative light upon my first contact. Javik is brilliant, but until we have evidence, there are simply theories. Finding the source will be only way to truly understand what is happening. What is happening? Is a good question. So, like, are we playing the role of Amitek? Is that the idea here? So we're sort of like living through their recollection of events and seeing what they said, and that's what the mind dive is. And we're diving through their cyst? Am I right? Am I close? I think so. Yeah, right? I think so? I mean, I said that and that felt like it was the answer. Okay, bright cousin? What does bright cousin mean? Some of your people have been calling us that. Is it a nickname? Nickname. Estimation, short name, or endearing made-up name. I think we're playing as Amitek, because this, I think, was our buddy. So this is the recollection of the fun buddy friend talking to Amitek. You can call it this. You see, our larval lives are lived in bodies like yours. Almost exactly like yours. The similarities are baffling. We've heard that sentiment a few times. Your larval forms, they're bipedal too? Yes, but so much more than that is the same. I truly cannot understand this. We have your faces, your arms, your legs. Only our faces do not move as much. It is as if Albesk are mirrored here on this bright world, only missing our receptors and certain armors upon our skin. And so you are our cousins, our bright cousins. We are undoubtedly of the same family. Why or how is beyond our understanding for now. But I believe that the similarity and the call coming from your world is no coincidence. I see, I don't think we've had to explain that before. Given how your people speak, the general consensus was that it was some sort of metaphor. Sorry, metaphor meaning, I know metaphors, my friend. Oh, good. Corru. It's your technology, Corru. We're still gathering what information we can. I know you're not exactly an engineer, so no need to go too in-depth, but can you just give me a few basic explanations, as in how you built it and use it. We've got a lot of answers here, trying to come to reach consensus. What an awful question to ask me. I cannot contain my confusion, and my receptors curl out of some sort of unease. But I must not blame this bright cousin, she cannot understand. Sorry, did I say something wrong? What? But they had deciphered our receptor movements already? No. Your question, it is wrong. We do not build it, it is grown and taught. But our analysis, to interpret our analysis, say it's entirely metal, non-organic. Your people are so fond of metaphors, from what's been recorded anyway, that's just, I just want to clarify. Is Corru alive, as in a living species like you or me? You mentioned this. Kavik mentioned this. Although Kavik's way of speaking especially made it seem like it was a language barrier or metaphor. You really grow it from something and teach it, like teaching a child? Is it some sort of symbiosis? I am quiet for longer than I should be, I think. How could I possibly explain? Yes. No, I see her recognize my confusion, but make no effort to alleviate it. Fine. It is alive, it is grown, it is symbiosis. I must be straightforward with you, my friend. I cannot explain it in your language effectively. I do not have the expertise of an engineer. You will receive no fruitful answers from me. But I can say that it is not like teaching a child. The spheres it forms soften their walls from our receptors and receive of our thoughts. That is how Corru is operated, and how our engineers do their teaching. See. I see her face contort into a smile, but it is different. Sorry for pressing you on that question. You've been asking everyone. Even getting the thoughts of non-engineers is valuable. It helps us get a bigger picture of your society, your whole caste system. I'm losing my mind. This is giving me such, like, early 2000s vibes. Sorry, but also, it's giving me, oddly enough, this whole game, not just this scene, but the whole game is giving me, like, the movie Yellow Submarine based on the Beatles. The weird, trippy animated movie. It's giving me those vibes, too. It's actually making me oddly want to rewatch it. Especially the scene early on where they're going through the doors. And it's like the different, like they're opening doors in like their crazy house, and they're seeing like all these bizarre things. Like it's so surreal, and I feel like I'm in a fucking, like, a nightmare that is sometimes not a nightmare. I'm so uncomfortable playing this. I think I'm in love with it. I think I'm in love with this game. Why now? Why did your people wait 7 years to open communication? Yeah, I am dissociating. I feel like I'm not myself. Which is probably what the game wants me to feel. Note, 7 years is roughly equivalent to 3 eyes. Time period. Patrols around the Eye of Velzi. Religious implication. That is a choice made by the initiative leaders. I believe the intent was to focus all efforts on researching the call first. But with how quickly our spire was noticed, we had to shift focus to deciphering your languages and cultures to open contact. The interviewer's facial muscles contort in unfamiliar ways. Should I contort mine in the same way? The physical language of our bright cousins is incomprehensible. So in 7 years, our people grew to understand all of our cultures and languages. I laugh, my voice is so loud in this small room. The cousin mimics my laughter, maybe she understands. It is an ongoing work. Your species have walked so many diverging paths, but we learned through enough to speak with you. What will you do? So now that you're here, we've opened communications. What will you do? Ah, we have several initiatives. They broadly concern sharing information, exchanging of resources, and of course locating the call, which I am a part of. I'm excited for what our peoples will do for one another. But I also cannot rest until I have my answers, you see. Well, we'll find we're alike in that way. Every human loves a good mystery. Oh yes, we have noticed. Your many attempts to investigate our spire were very, very entertaining. So many of us wanted to say hello to your creations, but we were not prepared. I like the aliens are like, oh, we want to talk to them so bad, but we're not ready, but they're so cute. It's so funny. It's like Arrival. It's like Arrival on acid, and then you also had recently watched The Yellow Submarine, so it's very near to your subconscious, and it's infecting your dream state. Oh no, the cat's in here. He's demanding food already. What can you tell us about the call? We know the basics from our chat with Javik and a few of your theories. But in your own words, what do you know? This pattern in their questioning is so strange. We already know this, but you ask anyway. Well, how many of their years is 13 eyes? 30. 30 of your years ago, the wailing across our dull communication began. Much of that time was spent simply locating its origin, and while I was not yet involved, I know that it was excessively costly. So many gates created, so many blemishes outside the air's border. So much time passed that the call grew weak, an echo of what it used to be. All our efforts ate away resources. Our councils began to demand that efforts be slowed, and that your home was found 7 years ago, and even though we are here now, the source seems no closer. The cousin glances at her memory box. Did I say too much? Her face contorts again. The same way. What do you mean by, it seems no closer? You said it's here, right? You located the source? Ah, no. Dull signals are... Fuzzy is a suitable descriptor to... Fuzzy within ranges. They are in many places at once, you say. That is how we heard it all the way from home. We know it's here. We know it is likely in your southern hemisphere, but little else. It has grown quiet. I know we will need your help. Her face contorts again in a new way, I know that one. It is smiling and delightful. I shift mine similarly. Frankly, I don't think that'll be a problem. Your people have been so cooperative and friendly to me. Well, call it optimistic, but our worlds working together could be the start of something incredible. We shared this feeling, my bright cousin. End the interview. That's the script. We are done? Yep, that's all for now. We'll be in touch, Akazet. Thank you so much for coming to meet us. Of course, this is only the beginning, my friend. Memory stream terminated. End recollection. You know, kind of a long shot, but we could probably get a little extra here. If you keep render running past the end of the stream, maybe we could talk to Akazet. At least this version of Akazet. Continue rendering. Okay, sure. Oh, what is the... Oh, we saw it for a moment there. That's all for now. Oh. I feel so weird suddenly. What is this? What the fuck is that? That's not what Akazet looks like. Oh, it's not? Ah. A rapid feeling of hunger overtakes me. I am dying. But I am awoken. I am an echo. I feel your eyes. You are looking at me. You are not me. I know you are not me. In my thoughts? How dare you? Sorry, I'm gonna hit it myself. I suppose it is only a matter of time I recorded for a reason. Are you a child of mine? Perhaps a student? Has my name grown renowned back home? Child? Student? What are you talking about? What the fuck is going on? Hi, Akazet. Wait, who are you talking to? Why isn't your mouth... I need to go. I need to get out of here. You cannot. This is all there is for us. Sit or you will destroy this. This oblivious thought form will poison the space. Please wait a moment, observer. I must comment. What do you mean? Listen to me. What is your name? Where are you from? What language are you speaking right now? Do you know these things? You do not, do you? You are a dream, a memory. I feel as though it is starting to understand. What a pity it is not lucid. Oh, amigo. It can't hear this, and so the thought form rejects my explanation. It stands and runs for the door, which does not exist. The room's integrity is shattered. What's happening? The walls of her thought form crumble under our lucidity, and she is gone. Do not weep for it, observer. It will grow back. But I am still here, in this small room, with you. I grow anxious. Yes, because you can feel my thoughts. It is not a pleasant feeling. I will speak instead. Yes, this is better. Who are you? I am an interloper. Fascinating. So interlopers are no longer just a theory. Oh, yes, I see. This is not a copy, is it? You are an interloper and you have accessed my personal device. That does not bode well for me, does it? I know I said I keep quiet while you do your thing, but I'm seeing some really weird activity. Are you changing shit right now? Oh no. A strange dread grips me. Is that you? Do you seek to end this recollection? No, I see you. I do not see it. I can feel its claws biting into me. What is happening? Tell them about the meteorites? What? An echo of an echo? No, I am simply beyond incoherence. This is sabotage. This is not real. The claw pierces the membrane at the edges of my thought form. I feel something torn from me. Interloper, this is wrong. This is sabotage. You're not doing this, are you? You need to... Oh! Modified. Resources removed. Maximum unable to render. Aztec is sick. Oh my god. Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Okay. Okay. That definitely wasn't you. That's what let you in, right? I still don't know what that could be. But it can definitely change things because it actually just destroyed this section. Like, it's completely gone. Same as the off layer, so we... In dull vessel. Maybe on a clock here? I don't get it. Why would it let you in just to end up deleting stuff after? Damn, man. Wait, so... The funny little room. If I try to enter it, what happens? No coherence. Unable to render. Okay, it's gone, man. It's fucking gone. What the fuck is this fucking game, man? I'm losing my mind. This is insane. This shit's so cool. What's over here? We killed the funny little room. We did! The room is dead! Let's not go up there yet. Let's... Oh, what in the fucking frickle frack patty whack is that? Then we have the depths down here, which maybe there's something in the depths. Who knows? Who's to say? What the in the fucking Space Odyssey is this shit, man? What's all this about? The stilted shore. Recollection symbolic. Inherent context. A stage for our three-eyed performance. That's your 7-year performance. Wait a second. The tunes, the vibes. What? The embassy. Spatial thought form. Unable to, unprocessable entity. Non-renderable. Prohibitive incoherence. Recommend repair. So we can't enter the embassy. This thing is just the stage. I guess all we had in the shores was that, so I guess we can leave? Let me leave. Let me leave. What are these? What the fuck? We missed our ride. Gotta wait for it to come back. Oh, there it is, there it is. Also, that's the cat cam crazy right now? Yeah, there he is. He's just staring at me. Alright, let's go through the void again. Okay, now we're back in space. Where we can move around a bit. We can go all the way the fuck down here. We leave that alone for now. It sounds like Metroid Prime. I gotta listen to the Metroid Prime soundtrack then, apparently. Jesus. What's all the way up here? Love in deep space, fear in deep space. I know! It's kind of crazy how I went from love in deep space to this. Oh, God. Okay, I have to use the restroom. This game is giving me, like... I'll be right back. Enjoy space. I'll be right back. Well, hasn't this just been some spooky vibes, huh? This is, like... utterly insane. So, there's something here we have to click on that's, like, floating by. I want to click on that and do whatever that is before we go down to the, like, circle of depression. I don't think because these are grayed out. It's like, okay, we've been here. This thing. What's this? Examine our dull vessel. The hits just don't stop coming. Oh, there's okay. Examine this container. Processed metals, easily accessible. Container looks familiar. We saw it outside when we first got in here. This is moth. Classica. Response, thought form, explicit purpose, recollection. I want to click on Glazica, please. Let's greet Glazica. Okay. My Glazica. No cause, no equivalent internal meaning, no relevant inherited context. Romanization successful. Hello, as Akizetsk. It is so exciting to see you again. Your surface walking grows longer each time. Oh yes, I have been indulging the cousin's method of transportation. Work continues well ahead of the initiative's projections. Status? What is the status of our vessel? Consumption is paused for all activities except maintenance. Our pilot has left us in a stable orbit. Full reserves are acceptable. I see, thank you, my Glazica. What have you been doing? Mostly maintenance. However, the pilot's sis refuses to sleep, so I must have been staying awake. To pass the time, we have been playing little games with the containers while you were gone. Really? Did you make something yourselves? No, it is only a game of Parasite. As you can see, I am currently winning. Well done, we should play soon. Alright, thanks, Glazica. The pilot cyst. Incoherence detected. The great mind of my vessel. Hello, interloper. Oh fuck, it knows where I am. Hello there. Change. Location. Okay. Altering. Attention. Thought form activity detected. Life dull vessel. Now. Ocean. How are you lucid? Velz. Instructed. Who is Velzy? Secrecy. Instructed. Soon. Meets. Location? Orbits. Thank you. Okay. Gotcha. This thought space is pretty damn big. I'm not seeing much reason for it either. About the void. Question about this thought form. Alright, hit me. Never mind. Who's Gordon? Good question. Not finding a solid match, but he's clearly an FBX agent. It'd help if Azatec's Corus actually remembered his face correctly. I'll have to get back to you on this. Maybe if we can snag a last name, it'll be easier. Good luck. Who is Velzy? Velzy is like roughly their word for God. That's more to it than that, but I assume you're asking about the Velzy, like the one Pilotsis was talking about. I noticed that when I mentioned that name, it didn't have any context. FBX is the X-Men branch of the FBI. That would go crazy, though. Like the X-Files, but they're the X-Men. All I'm saying is, Feige, hit us up. I got some ideas for you. Like, the word Velzy was separated from its meaning for some reason. Not sure what's up with that. Pretty sure it has an encounter with that face you've been seeing. Maybe a thought form got messed up by incoherence and thinks it's a god. Okay, what? The call. What is the call? It's a pretty important part of human obelisk history that gets overlooked a lot. Supposedly the reason they were able to find Earth was because something was sending a signal their tech picked up. They're trying to figure out what it was for a little while after first contact and were pretty verbal about it. And then they just never talked about it again after Akazet's team went missing. And then all that other shit happened. That really is sort of where it all went wrong. Maybe this Corus will finally shed some light on what happened. I see! That's really interesting. What is the smiling face? I'm not seeing anything in the logs here unless you mean the little assistant dude in the hub. I think it's what helped me in. Oh, so it looks like a smiling face to you? They look like monsters to you? Maybe my malware theory has some weight after all. In short, I still have no idea what the rogue friend of ours is. But I'm pretty sure it's calling itself Velzy, going off what the Pilotsis said. Worrying indeed. Okay, what is Corus's fuel? Interviews, they always said it's something they grow. Most theories are that it's some metallic-based fungus that Corru can consume. Going off of what Fun Friend said, it seems like they can use a bunch of different materials to create it. I guess it makes sense that they'd use a metal to grow it, but I have no idea how that could work. Worrying. Why did you call me? What, are you that unhappy that you get to be the first person to ever connect to a personal Corusist? Just kidding, a lot of our Mind Spike contractors have been out of service recently due to that big disaster update. God, I can't even imagine what Mindsea was thinking. LMAO, traffic has been so bad. You're the only psycho I know who never updates stuff, so I figured you'd still be up for it. Thanks. Why am I able to connect to this so seamlessly? Well, in case you forgot, you definitely installed that FBX patch I gave you. Mind Spikes usually can't just do that. Apparently, Corus's give off and receive almost identical signatures to Nervo slots. It's a pretty incredible coincidence, honestly a miracle that it works at all. The science of it all goes over my head. You'd have to ask somebody in the dev department. Okay. Now, the final question, why can I understand these thoughts? You're dealing with raw thoughts. The corru assist isn't literally thinking the words you're receiving from it. Your brain is just interpreting the concepts that it's outputting in a way you understand. That is cool. That's all. I guess on your mind. Next move? Gotcha. I should move. I should do the pilot stuff again. Okay. And if that fails, we always have our buddy down there. This is like, did this game come out this year? Because if it is, it's my game of the year already. This is insane. This is like literally living in a fucking like fucked up dream state. This is amazing. This is so inventive and interesting. I'm drinking so much water so I can keep talking. I wonder if they'll ever make this be like a game you can get, like just download it on its own and not be browser based. Just because I would want it to not be beholden to the internet, so that if like the internet died one day, I could have this game to play and be like, damn, remember this crazy fucking game? It'd be nice for like preservation if this is available, not simply on computer door. Okay, we should go back into the vessel, because apparently the vessel, we can do more stuff in the vessel. Okay, this guy, I think, has nothing going on. Let's see. Examine the container. This is Glaska. Alright, nothing new with him. Over here. Act, greet. Hello, interloper. Change location. Altering. Now, ocean. Thank you. The ocean. We've been to the ocean before, but let's go to the ocean. So the thing is, we've been here. We've been to the shore. We've been to the vessel. And that had nothing new. The vessel had the little funny room that we broke. The embassy has nothing. This is our way out of here. And there's nothing in the depths, right? There's nothing down here in the depths. Theoretically. Potentially. This is all the same thing. You can tell this was a really long time ago. Jesus, look how small their island was. What's our next move? There has to be a reason the dull vessel can move between space and the ocean. There's no way the rogue entity in there would make it a random change like that. There's has to be a reason the dull vessel can move between space and the ocean. There's no way the rogue entity in here would just make it randomly change like that. Fuck. Gotcha. What? Nothing. What's that? Whoa. What's that? What's this? What's this? What's this? This is new. Our dull vessel. Examine. No, wait, this is... Dive. What's this? The depths. Examine the depths. Why are you here? Get in there, brother. What the fuck am I gonna find down here? What the fuck am I gonna find down here? It's taking so long to go down. It's still loading so much stuff. It's getting darker. Oh, brother. We haven't hit the bottom yet. Maybe this is something? Oh no, the music is happening. The music is musicking. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares about this game. I'm not gonna be able to sleep very well. How far does it go? Oh man, now it's like pitch fucking black. Still moving. It's technically still moving, I think. Is it? Oh no. Oopa. What the fuck is this? Is this where they recovered Akazet from the ocean floor? Or is this where the call is coming from? I feel like I'm in danger. I feel like I'm not safe. Go a little faster, maybe? Okay, new things are happening. Where in God's name are we now? What is it Uzumaki? Like, what's screaming, man? Like, what's fucking screaming? Why is it screaming? Thought that'd be a thing. It was not. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Unprocessable thought form. Unusual signature implies spatial thought form. Executing render. Interloper. Hi. Your curiosity will kill you. You are not prepared. What? What do you mean? I know what you want. I will help you. Restore this corru to health. Enable communications. You will receive everything you want. Who are you? Not now. Forgive me for this. Goodbye! Data overload, safeguard activity, critical error, severe something. A sharp pain pierces your skull. Your mind spike recoils from the corru, using its bitrate destruction attack. Oh. Emergency ejection complete. Minimal connector. Damage, minor neural impact. Are you alright? Oh shit. Moth frantically pulls the wires out of a smoking processor filled with fried electronics. Jesus Christ. That spike just saved your life, dude. I mean, it didn't sound like that thing was trying to kill you, but damn, just look at this. I'm gonna have to limit the signal splitter in case it happens again. What now? Well, obviously we gotta repair this thing. We could learn so much, seriously. We've never been able to maintain corru-assistic tech, let alone fix it. Imagine what we could do with that sort of find. Maybe we'd finally move me out of the basement. According to the fun friend thing, we need some metal to give it to the column, which apparently will feed the corru-assist. I'm pretty sure the container we have is one of the same ones on Akazet's ship. It has something we can use. I'm just not really sure how to open it short of destroying it. Do me a favor. Reconnect and ask Fun Friend about that. Maybe I'll have a suggestion. What about the entity that tried to fucking kill me? Oh, I didn't mean to be so flippant about that, sorry. This time I was actually able to track what it was saying with some direct stream access. He heard the thing. Doesn't want to kill you. In fact, it's relying on us to survive, and it does seem to want to survive. I think it just didn't have any way to get you out of that thought space. Which I guess is just gonna be holding as leverage for now. But look, don't worry about it. You got me watching over this operation. If something like that happens again, I'll make sure you're fine. Alright. You say so. The advance log. Examine the advance log. Current mind spike log progression concluded. Static environment sustained. Log state will advance on next visit. Utilize advance to immediately proceed to the next state. I don't know what any of that means. What's up? About this job. Yeah? Where were these cysts found? Where were they pulled from? They found this stuff in a wreck along the ocean floor near New Zealand. And by near, I mean like 1,000 miles off the southeast coast. And it's just that it was found so far from anything else that, like, New Zealand is just the closest point of reference I figured he'd recognize. They think it had drifted a pretty far distance from where it actually fell. The estimate they put down say it's probably been there 20, 30-ish years. Or 13 eyes! Never mind. Anything else? Not really. Gotcha. Right click here. Examine it? Connection points. I have to connect to talk to the fun friend about how to feed it some copper. Hey, fun friend. Hello, interloper. The void is fascinating. Used to be lots more there. I wonder where it all went. He's a real nowhere man, sitting in his nowhere land. See? It's the yellow submarine, bro. I swear to God. Alright, hey, what's up, buddy? Let's talk for a bit. Hello, interloper. Metal container. I have a container from Akazet's ship. You think it holds usable metal, but don't know how to open it. Oh, that's so lucky. Yes, you should be able to use that. However, without a Glazica, you will not be able to open it. Not safely anyway. Ah, ha 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 ha. The small containers are very strong, and will respond violently to trauma if you try to open them with a blunt instrument. You find something to kill it instantly, a puncturing tool. Just aim for its base and it will perish. Yes, that should work. I'm really gonna have to requisition a handgun or something. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can find. Maybe we can get something safer. Thanks. Anything else? Strange activity. Notice anything strange? I think there is someone else in here making changes. You are the only connected entity. I assumed that the changes I felt were you doing. How strange! Wow, wow! How horrific dread you have inspired in what horrific dread you've inspired in me. I'm sorry, fun friend. Thank you for reporting something I almost certainly can do nothing about. Resource management is currently occupying all of my facilities. Dude, I feel this way about so many things. Thank you so much for reporting something to me that I could do nothing about. Until you have fed the column, please try to limit the damage this other person inflicts. Then I will be able to help. More gates appeared? I'm glad you noticed. I have been reconstructing connections as you engage with these places. My space here was in terrible disrepair, so most connections were shattered. And I am far too occupied to locate each individual recollection. I'm using you for this. Thank you for the help. Need to go. I'll be here. In the void. Alone. Okay. How do you save your fucking navigation? Never mind. Is there a way to save your game? System management. Active support groups. Different, what is all this means? Physical media merch. I will be looking at that later. Version 1.1. Orb Master, you seem like you're the person in my chat who knew what this game was. Do you know how to save your game? Oh, wait. Is this it? Import, export file. How do you save your game? Is it export? Visual preference. Interface size. Normal. Large. Normal. Okay. Normal. Control preference. Regular intensity. Enable gameplay. Hell yeah, enable gameplay. Are you kidding me? Well, anyway, I hope this saves my progress, or else I will have a little crash out. Export file. Oh, I have downloads. We're good. We're good. I have downloads. So hopefully this just saves where we were. Advanced operations. Hopefully it saves us. But, anyway, wow. Thank you so much for watching me play. Core services. Rendering support, quality control, physical media, please. Oh my god. An Akazet hoodie. Some shirts. I think I'm so gonna get some merch of this, because this stuff is crazy. Small spoilers there, but that's okay. Who cares? Great stuff. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching me stream corru.observer. I've been meaning to play this game for a hot minute, and honest to God, it did not disappoint in the slightest. This game is so good so far, and so fun, and I wish I could keep playing it, but unfortunately, talking so much, my throat is starting to get to its wit's end, and I have to go eat dinner, so, and feed my cats. That's the most important part. Thank you all so much for watching, for everyone who was here live. it's like a good turnout today. And then for everybody who's watching the VOD at home, thank you so much for watching the VOD. You can tune into my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JocelynPossum, where I stream irregularly. So it's sort of like whenever, but normally I stream on the weekdays. If I feel like it, I will start from like 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time, and then on the weekends, if I'm feeling it, it'll be around 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time on stream on the weekends. Again, this is all if I'm feeling like it, because I don't make money doing this. This is not a job. This is a hobby, so I'm treating it like a hobby and not like a job. Not like a jobby. This is a hobby. So, thank you all for watching this. I'm gonna play more. This is like my new hyperfixation. This is so fucking good. And as always, have a great day, and hey, Joss.